over the past several months, Rachel and I have gotten to do some pretty neat stories for 8 West.
You do. You're so lucky.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
Behind the scenes and a lot of really interesting things.
That's right, and we're getting some of our other colleagues involved. Matt's gone skydiving, and we had the chance to show some of our favorite hot spots as well.
That's right. Today, Kyle Underwood gets to live out a dream of a lifetime, an experience he took where he learned how to be a lighthouse keeper last summer.
The magic of Michigan, gorgeous blue-green water and endless sandy shores. It's the perfect place for a retreat from everyday life. One of the jewels of Lake Michigan is the mighty Big Sable Lighthouse. Standing 112 feet high, it's a symbol of strength and beauty since 1867. Ludington photographer Brad Reed has been capturing its grace and might for years.
It's stunning. I mean, the architecture, the house, with it being the whitewash, and then the tower with the steel, you know, it's hard, it's got all the rivets, but it's still so beautiful. And the white and the black, the contrast, and then that red roof. It is, I think, one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen. And I love to stand right at the base of it and look up, and every time I do it, I'm amazed. I've done it 1,000 times. It always blows my mind how massive it is, and to think that it was built when Abraham Lincoln was alive and, you know, commissioned by him, it blows my mind.
One of the greatest ways to see the light and Lake Michigan is to stay at the Lighthouse Keepers' Quarters. A local group of lighthouse enthusiasts has partnered with the state on the restoration of the light and to allow for guest keepers. These folks are volunteers that stay for about 2 weeks at the light and act as ambassadors, giving tours, running the gift shop, and keeping the grounds clean.
Well, it's been a fun experience because you get to meet so many different people. You get to enjoy God's beautiful creation. And we've just had a good time meeting new friends and enjoyed being here.
For several hours at a time, one keeper has the job of tour guide, 130 steps up at the top, a favorite spot among tourists.
Oh, it was a fantastic view. I mean, just to see as far as you can. The wind was a little much today, and it was...
a little shaky?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit shaky when I was up there because of the wind, but it was cold. Yeah. But the view is spectacular.
Yeah. We saw a couple tankers driving along, and the waves coming in, and it was nice.
Meanwhile, down in the gift shop, it's not all glitz and glamour for the keepers.
We're closing out the cash register, doing the daily receipts.
The fun part of the job?
Yes. It's not all that bad. We've been, as Bob said, we've been coming out right on the penny all week, so we're feeling pretty good about it.
When the day is done, the time is yours to make and eat dinner and then enjoy company and the surroundings.
Well, it's just a lovely place to be. It's a historic home, built in 1867, and the floors are hardwoods. Your bedroom window has a view of the lake. The sunsets are beautiful.
And it's a great place for walks, evening walks.
Along the beach.
You know, it's interesting. Kyle grew up in Minnesota and developed, as a boy, just a love and passion for lighthouses. And he's quite a photographer. And when he was here interviewing for his position with Storm Team 8, he said, you know, if I get this job, one of my goals is to take a picture of every lighthouse in the state of Michigan.
Wow.
And so we started 8 West. We talked to Kyle about what's something you've always really wanted to do to give him an opportunity. And he said, I've always wanted to live at a lighthouse. And so he connected with this company, with this organization, and he was able to go and profile these people who volunteer their time to spend weeks at a time as tour guides and maintaining these lighthouses, which is really pretty cool.
It is neat. It's beautiful. I mean, beautiful. What a great way to spend your summer.
Oh, yeah. A neat experience. And you can go online to find out more information about becoming a keeper, because, yes, indeed, you would have the opportunity to follow in Kyle's footsteps and become a lighthouse keeper for part of the summer.
That's right. And on your screen you can see it's www.splka.org. SableBuilt.org.
And you can fill out your application online. The 2010 season is beginning this month, and it's for light housekeepers at Little Sable and Ludington. And by the way, if you're interested in participating in this, you are very encouraged to have a passion for learning the history of maritime activities.
I actually saw online last night people all over West Michigan are trying to do this, so that's kind of cool. And there's one place up by Mackinac Island. It's about 8 miles out. It's called St. Helena, and you can go there for the summer. You can go by yourself, with your wife, your husband, or your kids, so you can make it a family trip as well.
Fantastic. Giving tours and telling people, all the other visitors, about the great history of the Great Lakes and the lighthouses.